Hi BookTube, Sarah here, and welcome to my channel. Today I'm coming to you with a Friday Reads. Today is the 29th of May, and it is earlier in the afternoon on Friday, and it's a little cloudy outside. I'm sitting in front of the window again. I really like this spot. I mean, you can still see my bookcases behind me, and I'm going to be cleaning up that area a little bit more as I continue to unpack. But I kind of really like having this table here and being able to sit here and talk to you guys. So I think I'm going to continue using this spot as much as I can. But you'll still see, like I said, the bookshelves and stuff like that. So anyway, Friday Reads. I'm going to keep this short like I did last week. There'll be no knitting talk in this at all, but I do want to share some good news that has happened this week. I got a job. I actually start my job on Tuesday. I know, right? I just got officially hired yesterday on Thursday, and they actually wanted me to start today. But, you know, even though I've had the last 2 months off, you still need, once you know you're going back to work, you need like a couple days to kind of get back into the head game. Like the game of, you know, having to go back to work. So, and then on Monday as well, I have a doctor's appointment via the phone. Like it's a phone consultation that I have with my cardiologist, and I can't miss that. So I told them Tuesday was my earliest start date. So they were perfectly cool with that. So I am not going back to a corporate job. I am not going back. I'm sort of going back to a customer service position, but not really. I'm actually going to be a house cleaner. I know. Talk about going from like apples to oranges, right? You know, I worked in a corporate environment for 20 years for various companies, high Fortune 500 companies, you know, being a customer service rep, and I enjoyed it. But I just think I'm at the point where I'm burned out. I just have absolutely no interest in going back to that environment. And I don't know if it's maybe I just need a break to do something else, or, you know, just dip my toes into something else where, you know, money was, when we were on our own, you know, money was very, you know, a driving factor, right? Like we had to make so much money to live in the city and blah, blah, blah. And now that we're not, and that's not, you know, we still need to make a paycheck, both Garrett and I, but it's not that go, go, go like it was before. It's going to allow me, and Garrett's really excited. Like I'm actually really, I'm apprehensive. I'm nervous. I know it seems like a silly thing to be nervous about. But you know, I clean my own place, but to do it professionally is completely different. But I'm going to be training on Tuesday, Wednesday, with a team, and then on Thursday, Friday, and then the following Monday, I'll be training with one girl. So I'm going to get like a whole week of training, which is fantastic, because there's certain ways that the company wants you to do things, right? And then I'll probably be out on my own or with a team or however it's going to go. So, and the cool thing is too, is that you can work as little or as much as you want. Like I said, I'm pretty much available all day, every day, you know, but it depends on, right now they're still building back up. So I might only have like one house to do during a single day. So it might be like part-time for a little while. And then once they start building it back up again, you know, or if I need to take a day off, it's fine. It's not a big deal. It's just that you're not getting paid for that day, essentially, right? So that's something that you've got to remember. And it's just a lot less stressful. It's a lot less rigid. And that's what I think I'm going to really enjoy about it. I'm going to get some exercise, which is going to be fantastic because I've spent 20 years sitting on my butt at a desk. So I'm going to be up and moving around and blah, blah, blah. Once I am, because they're really pushing to do solo cleans, like just one person cleaning a house. So I'd have one house in the morning and one house in the afternoon. That's the ultimate goal as they start building back up the business after the, you know, now that they've been told they can reopen after, or not after, because the pandemic's still going on, but I think you know what I mean. You know, I plug in an audiobook and away I go. You know what I mean? It's going to be fantastic. So I'm really excited. I'm nervous. I think I'm nervous about starting a new job. I think everybody gets that way about doing something new. But yeah, it sounds really good. There's no nights, no weekends, no holidays, so I don't have to work on any of those. You know, it's a standard 8 to 6. I necessarily wouldn't work any later than probably 5 or 6 at night, and then I can be home. And it's not that far. The main office is not far from me. It's in the next town over. But I will be doing some training in Toronto because they have a location in the city just east of me, and then a location in Toronto, which is just west of me. So I'm like smack dab in the middle of the two locations. But I told them I preferred to work out of the one that's east of me because it'll be easier than driving in and out of the city. And I just don't want to deal with that whole mess of driving in and out of the city. So yeah, I'm super excited. Benefits are included in all those things too once you've been with the company for so many months. And it's a small company, but from all the reviews I've read, people, past and present employees, seem to really, really like working for the company. So I'm super excited. I think it's going to be a nice change for me. And I think this is what I need. And, I just think about, my dad, that for 33 years he was a stockbroker. And then when circumstance happened and the company that bought out his firm let all of the old employees go when he was out of work at 55, he ended up going and driving a truck for a living until just a couple years ago, till he retired. And he drove a truck delivering clothes for Harry Rosen and Tommy Hilfiger. I mean, like, again, apples to oranges, a complete change. And just maybe I need to do the same thing. Like, nobody said you have to stay doing what you're doing for your whole life. You know what I mean? And yeah, so I'm super excited. So I want to share that, of course, with you guys. So I do not know how much reading I'm going to be getting done next week. I'm hoping, but because I'll be working with other people, the audiobook thing might not be a thing. So I think I'm going to be doing a lot of audiobook listening. Like, I'm still going to be able to take Garrett to work because of the start time, so that's fine. But the thing is, with working in the one just east of me, is they start an hour earlier. Like, they start at 8 and they're done by 5. Like, you should be done well before 5 o'clock. But then the one in Toronto, they start at 9 and they don't finish till 6. So, but that's why I said I preferred, I'm an early bird, and I'd prefer to be done earlier. And Garrett's still looking for something closer to home. He's still, of course, working at the long-term care facility he's at, and he's really, really enjoying it. The only downfall is how far away it is. Last Friday night, when I had an interview for another place that I didn't hear about, that wasn't the same job, it was a different job. The interview that I had, he had to take the transit home, and he finished work at 3, and he didn't get home till 5:30. So it's a 2.5-hour commute for him to come home, which is kind of ridiculous, but that's pretty much standard for coming out of the city. Even when I drive, it's still an hour and a half at least. So anyway, whole thing, I'm super excited, and yeah, I just want to share that with you guys. But I'm gonna do my best to keep doing these Friday reads. They just might go up later in the day. Like, I'll do them when I get home or something like that on Friday. So let me share with you what I am reading this weekend, because it's the last weekend of the month. The 31st is on Sunday, so I've got a few more books that I want to finish. I am reading right now in print book, Head Over Paws by Debbie Burns. I'm almost done it, so I don't have a picture or anything here to share with you guys. And I don't edit these with a picture in them. I'm just going to show you guys, of course, on my tablet. But I didn't grab the picture for that one. But anyway, I'll be talking about that one on Sunday when I do my wrap-up for the week, like my wrap-up style vlog, or my vlog style wrap-up, I should say. But the audiobook I plan on reading, I've just started it, and I plan on finishing it on Sunday, is Maisie Yates's Secrets from a Happy Marriage. This I am really enjoying so far. I'm about 3 hours into it. It's about an 11-hour long audiobook, and it's essentially about a single mother, an older woman. I mean, she has a grandchild, and then her 2 daughters. So the main part of the story is about her 2 daughters. And the one daughter, Rachel, her husband just passed away, and the other one, her marriage is dissolving. And Rachel has a daughter named Emma, and of course, so Emma just lost her dad, so I'm totally feeling where Emma is coming from right now. And yeah, so it's pretty much the 3 of them just trying to navigate life now, and the changes that are happening and taking place. And like I said, so far I'm really enjoying it. This is I believe this is Maisie Yates' first women's fiction, and so far I am really enjoying it. She's doing a really great job, and I am looking forward to finishing it off. And then for a print book, I will be reading this one, Ain't He Precious by Sawyer Bennett, who's writing as Juliet Poe. Sorry, the picture's not as great. But yeah, that is the cover. This is the first book in the A Sex and Sweet Tea novel. This is the last book that I need for the Amazing Race Challenge. That challenge ends on Tuesday, and I predict that this will be the last book that I read for it, just because it's ending on Tuesday, and I don't plan on finishing this until maybe late tomorrow night. So I don't see me getting another book done on Monday or something like that. So anyway, I'm not sure what this is about. It sounds like a second chance romance. I was looking not at the reviews per se, but at the ratings, and people either seem to really like this one or not like this one. But one of my friends in the romance group that we're on Voxer suggested this one, and I immediately went out and bought a copy of it for the Kindle. So it's part of a series, and I was looking on Audible, and a lot of people are saying that it's, I thought, like, the series is called Sex and Sweet Tea. It's not graphic. There is no graphic adult content in here. So I will report back to you guys and let you know. This will probably also be in my wrap up on Sunday. So stay tuned for that as well. But yeah, so that's pretty much all that I plan on reading this weekend. The only other book that I plan on, well, I plan on starting and finishing that Ain't He Precious on Saturday, because it's only 118 pages. It's a short novella. And then on Sunday, I plan on starting and finishing the Sweet Valley High book that I need to read, which I think is Dear Sister. It comes in at just over 100 pages. So I'll be flying through both of those this weekend, and also finishing off the Maisie Yates. So that'll give me 3 more books for this month, and right now I'm at 24, so that'll give me 25, 26, 27 books for the month, which is pretty good. I was trying for a book a day in May, didn't quite get there, but I got pretty close, so that's not too shabby. Anyway, guys, I have been waffling on for quite some time. I will let you guys go, and I hope you all have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you all in my next video. Take care and happy reading, everybody. Bye.